What's up, you guys?
Hi. So, today's day we're going to be talking about, Max.
We are going to talk about theories from Disney
Pixar.
movies. Yeah,
Pixar.
Pixar. Yeah, Disney Pixar.
So,
Yeah.
pretty much how this worked is we looked up a bunch of videos. Well, actually only one, and we picked about 4 from that video that we are going to talk about and explain why they're correct.
Well, so first of all, about theories, there's people today in our society. There are all kinds of people who have different thoughts about different things. You know, there are various thoughts and theories, and some may be crazy, some may make sense, some may not.
Some may be crazy, but
Yeah.
they make sense when you
Sometimes,
look at the facts.
yes.
But
Like-
it also can be messed up at the same time.
As for one of the
As for one of them!
Yep.
Yep. So,
Alright.
we are going to start with the first one. Should we talk about?
I think the cars.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, the Cars one sounds good.
Yeah.
So.
Some. Max, you can go.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
Did you-
that's
oh,
fine.
I
okay,
think
no.
you're going to be better at it.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Like you know.
So in 2006, yes, it was around 2006, Disney Pixar released the smash hit movie Cars. I actually, well, as a kid, looking back, I actually remember when it came out. It was all over the movie theaters. It was on the commercial and trailers were on TV and on the internet. I remember it was a huge deal. But years later, after watching the movie from all these years, I watched something on YouTube that completely changed it all. And one theory about Cars, and this is just one of the theories
And-
about one of these.
And are you talking about the
Cars.
one in the video?
Yeah, Cars. Yes, and so, sorry, and this
You should probably mention Wall-E as well.
Yeah. So today in the United States, in a lot of places around the world, people are having companies improving our vehicles, and our transportation. So part of that, somebody actually developed a car that could drive itself. Literally, as the people in the footage who are in this car, this was an experiment done, I think, a few years ago. They literally sat in the car and did nothing while the car literally drove itself, driving them around the test area where they were testing the car out. And so that made a bunch of theorists compare the footage of the people in the car testing the self-driven car out to the Cars movie.
And I just want to...
Yeah,
can I explain the
Yeah,
Wall-E?
yeah.
And then you guys all remember the movie Wall-E, and there was nothing there but inanimate objects. Inanimate objects like the cars from Cars.
Yes.
Really
Technically, just technically saying that technology could
kill ourselves.
kill us all.
Because...
Yeah.
Distinct.
And... yeah, that's what we're
I
saying.
mean, extinct.
And also, we heard that, also in the video, it said that this was pretty much confirmed from the creator of the Cars franchise. So,
That's technically.
Yeah. You might not, after watch, I'm just saying, spoiler alert, there might be some spoilers in the Cars movie. If you haven't seen it, just thought I'd put that out there. Plus, if you don't want your childhood to get ruined, kindly not watch the video. Unless...
especially with the last one.
No!
But if you do want to hear such good ideas, good thoughts, and even theories about these great movies, they're very beautiful masterpieces of art. The producers and actors especially work so hard to make the movies like Cars. It's very awesome of them to take the time to do that.
So that was number one, and how many are we doing? 4?
Right.
All right,
So
number 2.
Monsters Inc. I didn't really get to the.
You mean?
Cars.
There's 2 of them.
Oh, I didn't.
The one about Bing Bong or the one.
Boo.
Yeah, we should do the you.
Okay.
So.
I didn't get to the Cars part.
Oh no! What?
Oh, sorry.
What do you mean you didn't get?
Oh
to the
no!
Cars
I'm sorry.
part?
No, I just wanted to say one more thing about the Cars. Sorry about that.
So number 2. So in the Monsters Inc., the first one,
they didn't make a second one. They made a prequel.
Monsters University.
Yeah,
But
sorry about the Cars thing.
So yeah, in Monsters Inc., Boo at the end didn't want Sully to leave after he leaves the room or the door that Boo lives in, and so. Max, would you like to add on to this? I don't really know how to explain it.
You want me to explain it? So pretty much the theory goes that she spent decades trying to find a way to see Sully again. Then eventually, when she was looking for him, she discovered one of the film's portal doors and used it to travel through time and space to medieval Scotland.
Which brings us to the movie,
Brave.
Pixar movie, Brave.
And
we
it's-
think
Great
that she's
movie.
the witch.
Great movie.
Yeah, we think that she's the witch.
Because
There's
if you look closely, wasn't there a picture of Sully?
there's a
There
Sully
is a
carving,
picture of Sully.
and there's a carving of Pizza Planet. Now,
There is.
How could a witch
Plus,
from medieval
yes.
Scotland know about Sully and Pizza Planet?
That's true.
Right.
And we I actually have done, other than videos, like research on this stuff myself.
And
so.
was it all confirmed?
I mean, how else would she know about
yeah.
Sully? How else would she know about
Plus, she has all of these, like, not
She's
powers, but she has a way of making random things float. Like, for example, like in the same scene, she makes a broom, just randomly on itself, a broom, just sweep all of her floors and her shop of all of her magic tricks and items everywhere.
Yep.
And it's a pretty cool scene, but she's, as you can see in her eyes, she's craving, for her friendship with Sully back. She needs to find this greenish, bluish monster that she met as a child. She needs Sully back.
I want to talk about the one I mentioned before this, which is Bing Bong from the movie.
Should we do 5?
I actually haven't seen Inside Out, but I know a
was-
lot about it. I haven't officially seen the movie, but I do know a lot about it.
We're
So
not going to bring that up, or
Bing Bong?
yeah.
If you want to. We
We
think that technically we got to make the. I think we should do 5 just to squeeze it.
what other two do we have after this? We
We
have
have the Nemo one, and
We have
you want to do the
Incredible-
Toy Story one?
Toy Story and the
Sid.
Incredibles.
Yeah.
no.
Let's do 6. Let's do
Incredibles
6.
one?
Okay.
What Incredibles one?
Okay. Well,
Are you?
So this is number
this is
3.
actually again a connection. Another
Number 3.
connection to Monsters Inc. Actually, this is
This is not one on the video we watched.
Yes.
Yeah.
So somebody on the internet, I don't know if it was Reddit or Facebook, somebody posted saying that the Monsters Inc. and the Incredibles are 2 worlds in one world together, and that Boo is actually Violet. Because if you look at the way the Incredibles family looks like, everybody except for Violet has blonde hair and lighter eyes. Except Violet has darker hair and darker eyes, and in The Incredibles, Boo has dark hair and dark eyes, and so in the scene where Boo and Sully, when they encounter each other for the first time and meet, it's when Sully, oh my goodness, it's a child, it's the thing that's dangerous, which could kill us monsters. I need to get out of here. I can't be a part of this. So he tries to escape from Boo. So when he turns his back on her and then walks out, Boo is right in front of him, just appears right there. And so part of the theory is that that's actually Violet, who's activating her superpowers of invisibility for the first time.
Now,
I could see
yeah,
that.
that's good. I could see that. Now, I already mentioned Bing Bong, so I'm just going to
So this is number 4.
So, Bing Bong, you all remember him from
Inside
Out.
Out.
So, pretty much the theory goes that he was one of the monsters
In Monsters Inc.
that was sent through at the end of the film. And pretty much the theory also goes that he was assigned to Riley, and when Riley was too old for him to keep visiting, she created an imaginary friend called Bing Bong. And they said this in the video. It explains why the only things that look like him are the monsters from Monsters Inc.
Plus, who knows? Maybe he and Riley actually became friends. Like, what if he thought, I don't need the monster world anymore. It's too much for me. I could just be friends with her.
And also,
Who needs
Bing
the
Bong
monster?
wasn't the type of monster that would scare little kids. It was the monster that would comfort the child.
He was a funny guy.
Yeah, he was a funny. Yeah, just monster that made kids laugh. So that's what got us thinking about, like, how does this connect? So
what was
this
the
is number
other
5.
one? What was
Sid.
Sid, and then
We
Nemo.
think that
Yes.
Sid is the hero in Toy Story.
No, this isn't the first movie. This isn't the second movie.
It's the 3rd movie, because there's a scene in which so Andy is older now. He's
Going to
leaving
college.
for college, yes. So he's probably 18, 19 years old, getting ready for college. He's moving out, taking that next big step in his life. But he finds his old childhood toys, which lots of people who go to college or graduate, they find stuff from their childhood, like maybe some kind of memory or a toy or like some book or something, or even a movie or TV show, that kind of stuff. So he finds his treasure chest full of toys, and clearly he hasn't seen the toys in a while, so he puts them all in a bag, trying to debate what to do with them, but his mom, thinking that it's just garbage because it was in a black garbage bag, puts them on the side of the curb, thinking it was garbage. So the toys reacting to this try to escape, but Woody manages to get out, and in the scene where he clearly doesn't want anybody seeing him, God forbid, he hides behind the mailbox as the garbage men pull up, and a guy comes out with a black t-shirt with a skull on it, listening to rock music, kind of, rocking out to the music and throwing the garbage in the truck. So the theory is that Sid, as a
little kid, he destroyed toys.
But the toys got their vengeance on him.
They did.
They scared him with Woody's plan, when
they come to life.
Which is actually pretty creepy in general. I know it's weird, I know it's strange for me to say that, because clearly it's the toys that were getting bullied. But think about how terrifying it would be if one of your talking toys said your name right then and there. Like the scene where Woody says, he's like, "We are coming for you, Sid." And then he, gets up and then says, "Play nice." And then, Sid clearly, instinctively drops Woody, and then all the toys surround him. Think about, the issues you could develop in your brain from seeing all that,
And the video said he realized he was destroying living things.
So he looks around all the neighborhoods looking for broken toys so he can fix them and avenge them and maybe even heal the pain they went through after being hurt like that,
Yeah, saves them from being thrown out.
Yes, basically making them feel wanted again, making them feel loved,
Yeah, we know. We know it sounds...
That was number 5.
Now, do we want to talk about the most
number 6.
messed up one?
Number 5 or 6?
Oh, yes.
Now,
Alright, someone Finding Nemo.
This is about Nemo. If you don't want Finding Nemo to be ruined forever, click
away. Off.
Also, this is also depends on age
if kids are watching.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Please do not watch this. If you
depending on how
and
old
doing
you
health
are.
class.
If you are below the age of
12,
whatever,
click off. So in Finding Nemo, the point is how. What's the dad's name?
Marlin
finds his son Nemo after a huge piranha fish ate the mom in the beginning.
And
all the clownfish. Technically, all gone. Except Marlin and Nemo. And we think that the real reason Marlin wanted to find Nemo is that they could sort of switch genders and sort of...
multiply more fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
messed
we
up.
looked it up. It's something that clownfish do if there's only 2 males left.
So
one of them can switch genders.
So basically, Marlin is not saying, "Oh no, my son is gone." Like what just about any good father would do. That's good. But it's mostly what could be my wife,
or it could be the mother of my children. So
we need to make more of them.
Yeah. So there it goes. So the real reason Marlin wants to find Nemo is so that they can have
more fish.
They can have sex.
Yeah,
basically.
That'd be weird if a father and son sort of did that.
Yeah.
That'd
Anyways,
messed up.
We told you it was messed up.
So messed up.
You heard it here, people.
So all right, now what number is this for
that
Wally?
was 6. That was all.
That was 6.
Oh, that was 6. Oh, well, I just wanted to add one more thing about Cars before we ended.
Sure.
So anyway, sorry, back to the Cars. So
number one.
So with some Pixar movies, it involves technology, robots, and cars. What I was talking about earlier with Cars. But one thing I forgot. I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you all. I just hope you guys don't mind me saying, with Cars, with the whole Cars driving itself thing, what if the technology in general got so advanced and so smart, who needs humans anymore, right? We're robots. We can just take over this planet. Humans are extra. All this, what we call flesh and blood and muscles and minds even that basically created us. It's just extra weight. Who needs it? Let's get rid of it. So the theory about Cars is, I know, again, spoiler alert, you might not watch this. You might not watch Cars or Wall-E, like any of the movies involving technology the same way after this. So in Cars, there's a theory that the cars took over the planet and got rid of the humans. But here's an even darker part. clearly the cars talk and have personalities and can even feel pain. What if I told you all that part of this theory is that the cars, the reason why they can talk, it's because of it's because the same personality they have is the personality that their car owners had.
Dun dun dun. Yeah, that'd be.
Okay.
What if Lightning McQueen's owner was a race car driver killed by his car? And his car, knowing this is the only human I knew of, the closest person to me, I'm going to carry on his personality.
There has to be some sort of like thing that Walt Disney, back in the 1900s, when he made Disney, like Disneyland, Disney World, there had to be something to relate all this, like Star Wars theories. Let's say all these Pixar theories, Marvel.
Yeah, we'll probably do these in later videos.
Like, could you imagine your minivan
Like
or
this-
Honda, whatever, running you over just one day saying,
Let me just say that they.
"This is my planet."
Yeah. They didn't just let us just say that these movies weren't made just to entertain. There had to be a reason.
There has to be a storyline, you mean? There has to be some kind of
Wait, did we
message
say
you're
Up?
saying. I don't know.
Oh.
There is a theory about Up, but I don't know if you
All right,
guys
number
want
seven.
it.
Number 7. This is the last one, though.
We promise, and
Okay,
this is
so-
kind of a sad one.
Will be a sad.
Yeah,
one.
so I'm just saying, prepared for tears and heartbreak.
It probably won't be sad with us watching
So
it.
who's the old guy?
Carl
Carl.
Fredrickson.
So yeah, when his wife died in the
So
start of
sad.
the movie, Up, his dream, two of his things were to go on, what was the waterfall?
Paradise Falls.
Paradise Falls
In South America.
in South America, and
Yes.
at least to have a son, which him and his wife never had, and that's why sort of Carl was sort of like having a dream when he died, because he
Yeah.
died a little after his wife died, and that was the whole movie was technically a dream, because how can there be a talking dog? How can there be a colorful bird? How can a house fly with
Yeah.
millions of balloons?
Yeah,
That's
so,
not possible.
like we said, the beginning of Up is sad. This one is pretty much saying after he got the eviction notice, he
Sort of
died and had a dying fantasy, and
Of
that's what
him
Up is.
living in heaven, which is Paradise Falls in South America.
Yeah.
That's, I think, really sums it up.
Alright, there's plenty more theories out
Plenty
there.
more out there. Let me tell you, we didn't
Yeah,
snatch all of them.
Whatever you heard from us is literally just the beginning. And,
I'm
just
pretty
saying...
sure there are channels.
Yeah, I actually...
devoted to this.
There's one YouTube channel that I particularly like. It's not just... They don't just talk about theories about Pixar in general. It's also theories about other various Disney movies, not just Pixar movies.
Yep.
And literally, there were multiple
give him a shout
videos
out?
I couldn't even finish because there were
Okay.
so many.
You
Do you know the channel name?
say the name.
Screen Rant. Screen Rant is
Shout
actually
out.
a very good... Screen Rant is a very good channel. They have posted a lot of great stuff, so I recommend... Especially theories about movies and shows and whatever. I
So-
recommend.
We are not trying to ruin these movies for you.
We're just trying
They're
to
just
give you
thoughts. They're just
We're
just
you
trying
know-
to
popular thoughts
extend
from
the
people.
reason of how they were made and
Yeah.
why they
And
were
also, sorry if we ruined Finding Nemo for you.
made. Oh!
It's just
and-
popular thinking. It's
and
no
Up.
big deal.
Sorry if we ruined Up.
It's
or
just
Finding
popular
Nemo.
thinking out there. It's not like we
Okay.
all have brains. We can use them.
Yeah,
Sorry.
so, this is going to be the end of the video.
Alright.
So please like, comment, subscribe.
Hope
and,
you enjoyed.
don't forget Nemo Love, people.
Oh!
It's still a good
Bye.
movie, but again, popular thinking.
Also,
Anyways, thank you so
thank
much
you for watching.
watching.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.